Tomorrow afternoon in El Dorado County, the Georgetown Fire Department is hosting a community town hall meeting. They're going to address multiple topics while there. Joining us this morning is Glenn Brown from the Georgetown Fire Protection District. Glenn, good morning. Thanks so much for being here.
Good morning. Thank you for the invite.
Talk about some of those topics that are going to be discussed. What can people look forward to talking about?
Well, the main subject is the storms we've been having. We call it an after-action review internally with fire service. We do them to talk about what we could do better next time. So we're doing that with our community to talk about what the community can do better next time to be better prepared, and also to talk about some of the things that are still going on. There are still tree removals and some damage that's has been done to roadways and things that we're getting done that the county is taking care of. So all of that will be talked about, and then we're also going to talk about we are in the process of working with two of our neighboring fire departments, Garden Valley and Mosquito, in order to figure out how we can work better together as three small agencies in order to provide better service to our communities. And then the last subject is we have a 4-acre lot that we're looking at doing a future fire station on, and we're having a conversation that we may be able to partner with other government entities, including a library, and build more of a government complex rather than just a fire station.
Yeah, so quite a bit that you guys will be discussing. As it relates to the storm specifically, when you think about understanding that there are still things that need to happen, what has been the greatest challenge up to this point?
Well, the big difference in this series of storms, last year we had what we called Snowmageddon, and it was a one big storm in one set time period. This has been a series of storms after each other and snow after each other, and it's lasted weeks. And as was just previously discussed, we're looking at more snow next Tuesday and Wednesday, and that has caused some significant damage. We've had some commercial buildings that have collapsed. We had our one grocery store in town, the Marval grocery store, had to close for a night until they were able to put some more shoring in order to keep the roof from collapsing. Mm-hmm. So we've had a lot of really impact on the community over some of these, the damage that was caused by just these series of storms coming one right after the other.
It's difficult to even think about talking about right now, but wildfire season, in California, it can really happen at any point. That's also going to be one of the topics that comes up. What do people need to know about that conversation?
So we're in a catch-22 when we have weather like this. It's good for us and it delays wildfire season, but it also spurs growth that if the weather doesn't continue to provide water further on in the season, then things will dry out and we'll have more of a wildfire season because of it. So we are in constant communication with our partner fire agencies in El Dorado County and our biggest partner, CAL FIRE, on preparing for the upcoming wildfire season.
All right, Glenn, let us know when the town hall meeting is happening and what people need to know to attend.
So it's at our IOOF hall in downtown Georgetown, and it's happening tomorrow from 1 o'clock till 3 o'clock, although we'll have a question and answer session that will go as long as people are there and asking questions.
All right, we appreciate you being here with us this morning. Thank you so much.